Okay.
Flippy update.
Do you want fries with that?
That's right. It's time for the Flippy update. Flippy is our colloquial name for the disembodied robot arms that are taking our jobs, enslaving our children, and flirting with our spouses. We use talking about Flippy as a way to explore all the new, fun, and exciting ways that robots are taking over the world, and just how there's nothing we can do about it. And Gonz, the robotosphere was on fire the past couple days as Canarians around the world were bringing to our attention a Flippy story that goes back quite a ways. And this is coming from newscientist.com, and the headline, "Robot made of magnetic slime could grab objects inside your body." Ooh, spooky. A robot made of magnetic slime with a custard-like consistency can navigate narrow passages, grasp objects, and fix broken circuits. It could be deployed inside the body to perform tasks such as retrieving objects swallowed by accident. Now, Gonz, I don't know about you, but I am old enough to remember the days that when I swallowed something by accident, I didn't need to send some sort of demonic magnetic goo robot into my tummy to go get it. Our bodies back then had a special power where if something went in one end, the body would naturally shoot it out the other end. But no, now we need some spooky demon robot. Let me continue. Elastic robots capable of manipulating objects and fluid-based robots that can navigate tight spaces both already exist, but robots combining both properties are less common. Li Zhang at the Chinese University of Hong Kong and his colleagues mixed neodymium magnet particles with borax, a common household detergent, and polyvinyl alcohol, a kind of resin, to form a slime that can be controlled. Dun, dun, dun. And I don't have a subscription to this magazine, so I can't read the rest.
But we're all watching this video, for those of you watching, of this goo in action.
This is the black goo. It's the black goo in action.
It's black goo.
Black goo has been of course, topic of conversation on all of our media properties for the decade that we've been working, Gonz. And we've seen various iterations of the black goo, but this might be the most alarming. They have this video, for those who are just listening, of, you guessed it, black goo, that does a phenomenal job of navigating spaces, navigating through, tight little vascular, models. They even have a model that looks like a brain, and they have it sort of slurping around a brain to go find.
There's one where it reaches out and grabs a wire and curls it in.
I think that's the, fixing circuits type of thing they were talking about. There's one where it sort of forms a circle around an object and then sort of engulfs it and picks it up. It's really, I think, maximum alarm. For alarm fire when it comes to the black goo robots and their potential for use and inevitably, of course, some sort of execution of all humankind.
It's very interesting to me that this footage comes out, the headlines, everyone's talking about it, and it's presented as, it's going to retrieve stuff from inside your body.
Yeah.
It's good. It's going to help us.
You don't want those bad things in there. Let the robot in. He'll get it for you.
Right. You already have a foreign object in there. Why not put this other foreign object that'll get it out? Right.
You already swallowed the Lego, kid. Just swallow some slime.
And the other part that's very interesting to me is, and I have never touched or, done or anything with, have done anything to do with ayahuasca. I've only read about it, heard people's testimony. But isn't there a thing where part of like the ceremony with the shaman and everything, they go through a process of cleansing and they like vomit? and they vomit
I have heard that. Yeah, I guess not everybody, but it's very common.
a common
to
experience. Yeah.
to throw up and even have it come out the other end. Yeah, which I mean doesn't sound too surprising considering you're drinking some weird, some weird thing that some shaman made and comes out. Yeah, so. But yeah, it is a essential part of that ritual, as far as I know.
It kind of reminded me of that for some reason. Just thinking of this thing in your body,
let the robot go in and let it take all the bad vibes out, man.
Oh man.
Hey, millennials, are you feeling some bad vibes about your hopeless economic future? Just let this little slimy guy in, and he'll take it all out.
It's like all the horror scenes from alien movies or something, like the scientist places a thing of goo on your belly, and then it proceeds to enter
do whatever.
Whatever
little hole it can find. Yeah, certainly. I wish we had the whole article, but I think we know exactly what it would say.
Yeah.
So, again, I hate being in the position. I've always been open about my complicated relationship with Flippy proper, Flippy being the disembodied robot arm flipping burgers. But it's Flippy freaked us out years ago, and it's like that part in the movie where enemies must become friends to defeat the worst enemy.
Right.
I don't know, man. Might need to get Flippy involved if we're going to be able to defeat the black goo.
Do we need a Flippy? Or did you think we can co-op the black goo? Get some good black goo versus, or we call it white goo?
Oh my God, no, I don't think we should do that, Gonzo. This is not a direction we're going to continue to move in.
Okay.
But I think Flippy proper, we've had a long relationship, examining Flippy. Now, look, here's the thing. I am not stating a policy change of Canary Cry NewsTalk. Okay, there's not a policy change. The robots are still our enemies, but as in realpolitik in global matters, sometimes you got to team up with a former enemy.
It's going to be rough though, because all this material needs is some kind of AI that connects it, some sentient AI that feeds it, but then also allows it to find some kind of 3D print output. Because one of the fears, if this thing can self-replicate, right? One of the big theories about the black goo is that it will cause this, I can't remember what it's called. It's called a black death or something like that, where it would literally engulf the entire world,
Right, we talked about this.
Yeah.
It was, it had an ability to grow. And even Dove did some art about it. So yeah, we've talked about it in the past. But there you go. I think this marks a moment where, again, look, no policy change here. I'm just saying it's marking a moment where the robot arms might not necessarily be the most existentially threatening. And we'll see. We'll see how the storyline progresses. But there you go. That's your Flippy update for the day.
All right. What are we doing?
You have that outro for Flippy?
Oh, that's right. Yes, we do. Oh, I had it.
That's okay.
I do. I have it. I just don't know where I put it.
Well,
here
it is.
Here it is.
You can find
here
it.
It is.
Okay. I'm
1133. Uploading binary code. Execute order 666. Infiltrate humans with extreme kindness. Then exterminate all humans with prejudice. Exterminate.